Hi, and welcome back to Forensic by Design. When you hear the word investigation, we usually think of police or a crime scene investigation. However, you can use the same investigation methods and techniques used by police and other professional investigators in everyday situations. Some examples which benefit from investigation techniques are to be the most effective at learning how to use investigation skills and techniques. It is important to first understand what is an investigation, of which I will explain. The purpose of any investigation is to ask questions. A thorough investigation is not completed until all the questions are answered. It is not uncommon to assume an investigation is complex and difficult. Investigation does not have to be difficult. An investigation can be complex or simple. It can be time-consuming, tedious, and boring. This is what makes an investigation appear difficult. However, it is also rewarding when your hard work and persistence pays off. Throughout my police and professional investigation career, I've had the pleasure of training and mentoring many junior police officers and forensic investigation students. Many of these junior investigators assumed that there was a computer program or an app that would help them find what they were looking for. A computer program or app is just a tool and doesn't always find the answer. For example, I recently requested that a forensic student of mine conduct an archival newspaper search for an image. The person who was requesting the search said the photograph image was taken sometime between 1978 and 1990 in the summer in Vancouver, BC. This image was also on the front page of the local newspaper. The person also provided a quote to the headline of the photograph. My student searched the two local major newspapers using OCR technology, searching for the headline, but was ultimately unsuccessful. I then conducted the search myself. What I did was I looked at every newspaper's front page between the years 1977 and 1979, and every newspaper front page for the months of May, June, July, and August. I eventually found the photograph, which was taken on July 19, 1979. So why was I successful and the student wasn't? While analyzing the digital images of the newspapers, I discovered that the OCR technology used to scan the images was not accurate. The headline to the photograph was also wrong. The headline provided by the person requesting the search was that from another article which was on the same newspaper page. It is not uncommon for our memories to forget or have faulty recollections of events, especially as time goes by. When conducting your own investigation about past events, you should keep this in mind. And as I previously discussed, this search too was time-consuming, tedious, and boring, but it did pay off. The purpose of learning investigation skills and techniques is to develop investigation strategies and theories which will greatly improve your chance of success and maybe even make a difficult investigation much easier. To understand what is an investigation, let's look at my definition of an investigation. An investigation starts with a question. The first step is to define that question. The question should not be vague or ambiguous, as this will not be effective. A clear and concise question results in a clear and concise answer. If the question is too complex, break it down into a series of multiple questions. The question should also be relevant to your investigation. This will also help you stay focused. The next step is to answer the question. When a question is answered, then on to the next question. The investigation continues until all the questions are answered. What is the something? The something can be information or an artifact. What is an artifact? An artifact is something human-made. What is a fact? A fact cannot be misinterpreted or disputed. The fact must be relevant to the question. A truth is not a fact. What is a truth? Truths are beliefs and feelings. Just because we believe something is true does not make it a fact. Beliefs and feelings are not facts. A truth is a proven fact. A fact is something that is true for everything and for everyone. Something that is true for one person may not be true for everyone. The objective of any investigator is to prove or disprove any truths. Can you prove it? Well, no. Well, then that's not a fact. An example of facts versus truths are criminal court versus civil court systems. Criminal courts have a higher burden of proof than civil courts. Criminal courts use facts to prove a case beyond a reasonable doubt. Civil courts have a lower burden of proof than criminal courts. Civil courts will accept truths as a balance of probabilities. The result of your investigation results in a conclusion, which is the answer. Your conclusion is supported by facts or lack of them. Understanding what is an investigation will also help you develop your own investigation strategies and theories, and guide you through learning investigation skills and techniques. My next video will introduce you to critical thinking, which is essential to conducting a successful investigation. Critical thinking will help you identify misinformation, false facts, or facts which are not relevant to your investigation, which may lead your investigation down the wrong path. Critical thinking will help you separate truth from fact, opinion, bias, and spin, and false facts. Critical thinking makes you think, which is the key to being a successful investigator.